Alright, shit dicks. Welcome back to another video. I wanna fucking punch someone. You have no idea how much of a struggle it has been to try and use this Elgato.
Our concerns over the German plans.
So basically, to explain what my HD60
Huge
does,
mechanized weapons stalk the battlefield.
there's two tabs.
Must ensure the
tab
Emperor
and the edit
learns
tab.
of these developments.
Basically, you record stuff with a big red button on the record tab. You pull up the video that you just recorded in the edit tab, and you can edit it there. You can play it back later. You're out you can edit it, do whatever, upload it to YouTube or something like that. But the problem was on the edit tab, I was recording test videos that were like 10 seconds long, and the video was lagging. So like I would press buttons in the settings like this, but like it wasn't in like the proper frames. Like it would just stay on like one screen, and it wouldn't change for like a solid like 5 seconds, and I was getting severely pissed. However, through enough closing and reopening of the Elgato software, it seems to be working fine now, so let's just pray that it is. Anyways, you're probably wondering, now that we're like almost 2 minutes into this video, what the fuck I'm doing here. Well, the day that I'm recording this video,
Perhaps this will aid us in our fight for survival.
Day, January 15th. Now, for anyone that's a fan of Call of Duty Zombies, you would know the significance of Element 115, and you know, like the song from Kino Decoding that's fucking badass, you know, you'd get it. So, ironically, there are two 115 days. There's January 15th, and then there's November 5th. November 5th being my birthday. You know, you can look up the Zombies timeline of, like, events and shit in the story. And
from these small pieces, something larger can be built.
But yeah. So today is just a day to celebrate zombies. And I will say, with BO4,
I will return when I possess the coins you so clearly desire.
Like BO4 zombies, with the exception of like 9, is fucking
There is
trash.
great evil in this place. Spirits and demons walk this land, possessing the remains of fallen warriors.
And with elixirs that aren't fucking overpowered like GobbleGums, it really takes away the fun. You know, you can't buy Jug, you can't buy Speed Cola, you can't buy Double Tap to like boost your fucking damage. It's just, they completely changed.
It was you who first drew blood.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what the fuck Treyarch is thinking for zombies.
I curse this debilitating mud.
Black Ops 5 as it's being rumored, but, you know, that has never been confirmed yet, so. You know, I don't know what they're doing. Personally, if they could just fix shit back to the way
we have the advantage.
That's probably best.
Such mechanized abominations must be destroyed. Hold the area!
Anyways, regardless, I am celebrating 115 Day. And I think we have a better way to celebrate it than by playing my favorite zombie game of all time. And that's Origins.
Turn from whence you
Personally,
came!
I enjoy playing Origins more because it's easier. Because you have 3 hits to down instead of 2. Like on Halo 2. But that's just me. I'm not running any fucking difficult, or I'm not running any overpowered GobbleGums either. They're just fucking classic. None of that Perkaholic or fucking shocking breeze or that shit. I actually do want to have some form of a challenge. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here. I know it's been like about 2 weeks since I uploaded. And yeah, shit's going good. I'm looking into... Well, again, I want to record more videos, but as I mentioned at the start of this video,
we must endeavor to slow
Elgato
their
HD60
progress.
I've had ever since the start of my channel, which is over 4 years ago, so, I mean, it is pretty old. I don't know, it's... I don't know, just like, you know, technology gets old in a short matter of time, and then it's like, well, guess what, you gotta upgrade.
Brain in a jar? I wonder what plans the German has for this.
Good, the foot wasn't there that time either. Otherwise, it wouldn't breathe. So yeah, basically I'm gonna try to do the Easter egg. If I fail, I fail. This is going on YouTube regardless. It's fucking 115.
This defies logic.
This box gonna be nice to me.
What manner
Yes,
of
it
sorcery
fucking
is this?
is, bro. Alright. Okay. Well, there you go. God exists. That's proof right there. Sick. So... I can buy one door to get to Gen 2. See, this is one thing I miss from BO3. The fact that you can B-hop and just, like, infinitely not run out of stamina just by doing shit like this. BO3 was a fucking masterpiece, and it's
You
the best
insult
COD
me with your
that's ever been
insolence.
on the current gen of consoles. Because if you think about it, there was BO3 which started the current gen CODs. And then there was... Wait, no, that's actually a lie. No, that's not true at all. The first COD on current gen was actually Ghost. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
If I am to survive, I
know,
must learn how these machines operate.
actually, before
Such
BO3.
technology could allow Germany to enslave the world.
I'm gonna have no time to get over there. It's there, isn't it? Yep, it's fucking there. Of course. Kill me!
Your touch offends me.
I ain't dying this early. Get around this. I can. Good stuff.
Beast elsewhere, foul demon!
Okay, so, yeah, my initial statement was wrong. First COD on current gen was COD Ghost. And COD Ghost, for multiple reasons, is just not well liked. You know, with it being the first COD on current gen, you know, not everyone got a fucking PS4 or Xbox One at launch, so it definitely suffered in player base.
Fortune smiles.
Not to mention, it was basically a regurgitated Modern Warfare that just didn't stick. And credit to IW for trying. Personally, I liked Ghost. I thought campaign was pretty exciting and different. I thought the ending was kind of bullshit. Where it's like, yeah, Rourke should be dead, but it's like, nope. I wouldn't mind seeing a continuation of that story, and I wouldn't mind seeing a continuation of the Extinction story, because I fucking loved Extinction. The last
With
video
other
I posted on
pieces,
this channel
this will
was like
form a
30-second
staff
clip
of some
me
kind.
playing Extinction. Not to mention I played Extinction before on the channel. So it's like, I thought Extinction was different, and I thought it was different in a good way, so...
Perhaps this music may appease the spirits.
But again, Ghost wasn't everyone's favorite game, and that's fine. I don't think it deserved significant hate like it got. I thought it was a pretty unique game. And it's like, you know what, we can't have...
cast them out!
As Black Ops 4 has proven, we can't have just an infinite number of Black Ops and Modern Warfare titles. So yeah, good God. And then there was Advanced fucking Warfare. And if your name is Dylan, my best friend, this is your favorite COD ever.
You should not have disturbed the graves of the ancients.
You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion and all, and I will also defend Advanced Warfare. I thought it was, again, also extremely different than what we were used to.
Move! Grenade!
Do I understand why it wasn't so popular? Yeah, because it introduced advanced movement, exosuits, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it was just so fucking ridiculous. But it also, because, like, my first COD was BO2, so, like, this would have been my third COD. Like, that, like, culture shock fucking gave people like me, like the noobs, or the people that suck, it gave us a chance. You know, everyone was on a level playing field, no one fucking...
This is but one part of many.
Exosuits, and yeah, turns out I actually did pretty well in AW. I did way better, like, stat-wise in multiplayer.
All may share the benefits of this creation.
I don't think I went positive in KD, but, like, it was definitely, like, nice to, like, notice that I was doing better. But, again, AW introduced a lot of shit that's bad. Like, supply drops, and stat-changed weapon variants that could often be quite overpowered. And it's like, yeah, no, AW by no means is a perfect game, and I wouldn't say it's my favorite COD. I'd say that my favorite COD is BO3. Just because, you know, with me being a Zombies fan, there are all 4 World at War maps, obviously including all the DLC. There are all 4 World at War maps on this game for Zombies. There's Kino, Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon. There's even Dead Ops Arcade 2. So, like, if you like Dead Ops from Black Ops, there you go.
I cannot outrun my enemy in this mud.
I say unpopular opinion, but no, there are definitely people who would agree with me in this sentiment. My immediate best friends would probably tell me otherwise, but BO3 is the best BO2 Zombies game there ever was.
Your sins will not go unpunished.
Yeah, I know, I just triggered my Mob of the Dead fanboy friends. Personally, Mob of the Dead is number 2 or number 3, and while it did a lot of shit right, it's definitely overrated and is definitely not the best Zombies map. I'm sorry, but... moving on. And then they have all the BO3 maps like Shadows of Evil and Horizondrache and Gorod Krovi, like just so many fucking great Zombies maps in one game. Not to mention, if you're on PC, you have like mod tools. And you can make your own
must never be used against the Emperor.
And that's fucking dope.
It is as though the spirits are being pulled within.
Like the value that you're getting.
Why does it consume the spirits?
Maps on this game is really outstanding. So.
Only a fool would face me in battle!
BO3 is a great fucking game. And I'd say it's the best current gen COD. Now, the biggest glaring flaw is the shitty campaign. There's no getting around that. It does not relate to Black Ops, the storyline with Mason and Woods and Menendez and Reznov. It doesn't relate to that, like, nearly as much as it could.
You have to help me.
Meaning, like, I remember one time I played the OG campaign, like the one time I played it through, I heard Menendez's name mentioned once, and that was literally it. As far as I can remember, there were no other tie-ins or whatever to, like, the rest of the Black Ops story, which is quite upsetting, because it's like, BO3's campaign should have been, like, MW3, and it should have, like, ended shit with our beloved characters, like, in a fulfilling way, like when Christ hangs Makarov, and, like, that's it. Like,
the spirit of my ancestors are with
that
me.
moment of triumph.
But
it's
its
like,
purpose?
that's not what happened whatsoever.
I am imbued with the warrior spirit.
Hang on, I gotta take a call. Never mind, it was somebody from Texas. I ain't answering that shit. No, but the BO3 campaign fucking sucked. There's no getting around that. And BO3 multiplayer, with the thrust pack instead of, like, the AW exosuit, you know, where, like, you just double tap A and you got shots in the face. Like, you know, to, like, actually have to hold it down to, like, realize that it's not infinite and that it does run out. Like, that was a smart move. To nerf the exosuit meant that, like, there would be more skill otherwise than just fucking double tapping the jump button. So, BO3's multiplayer, you know, again, everyone's, like, anti-exo movement. Personally, the exosuits were the change that COD needed. Because COD does get stale without
in the name of the Emperor.
And it's like, it is almost like something, like a necessary evil, if you know what I'm saying.
My ammunition is low.
And I'd like to see what you guys think of, like, my thoughts on COD, if you like agree, if you disagree, if you dislike the videos that I said honestly it's fucking overrated. You know, I don't really care. You can tell me what you want. I mean, I'm still gonna, like, feel the way I feel.
With greater strength, we will crush our enemies.
In the comments if you feel like it. So. But no, BO3 campaign sucked. Zombies fucking best. Without a doubt.
The spirits have brought forth a generous gift for us all.
Got nearly as much content as BO3 does.
You are nothing to me!
Zombies is fucking great because it has iconic maps like Mob of the Dead and Origins and Buried. However, it does have some fucking stinkers, like Die Rise, which personally I believe is the worst Zombies map of all time. And Transit, which, even though I like it, is a pretty much universally hated map. So, yeah, no. Again, it's all subjective because it's opinions, but it's like, I've been following the zombie storyline for a long-ass time, and it's like, I love zombies. I find it often way more enjoyable than
We must cast them out.
multiplayer. And it's like, Zombies is the third mode, and yes, it doesn't get nearly as many players as multiplayer would. However, that doesn't make it shit, you You know what I'm saying?
I am refreshed and ready to lead the charge into battle.
So yeah. And then we had like complete clusterfucks following BO3, including IW and World War II. IW, like, I'd like to actually
We
go
may
back
use
and
the
see how
enemy
many
armor
fucking
to our
dislikes
advantage.
are on that launch trailer for IW. Because, boy, did nobody want that. Nobody wanted IW. So that was a big oof. Quite
My
frankly.
journey ends here.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for the robots so that I can get the wood staff parts. But no, I don't think I need to go into detail about IW too much. Just because, like, from the get-go, it became, like, well-hated from the COD community. Again, it had, like, the AW shit, like, you know, stat-changing weapon variants and supply drops and advanced movement that everyone was fucking tired of. Campaign, from what I heard, was really actually phenomenal. Except, like, the problem is, like, when you're going into such a hated thing, or when you're going in with such negative PR already, it's, like, kind of hard to come back from that, you know what I'm saying? I played, like, one mission of campaign and then I got bored, so I haven't touched it since, and that was, like, whenever IW initially came out. But yeah, I never finished it, so I can't really say whether I agree or disagree with those sentiments, but it's like, again, if the interest isn't there, like, you know, there's a problem there, you know what I'm saying?
The giant robot comes this way! I saw a demon crushed beneath the robot's foot.
So yeah, and then multiplayer, again, not what anyone wanted whatsoever, and then, IW Zombies was pretty cool. There were a lot of interesting concepts thrown to the wall, and not all of them
Return
stuck.
to the battlefield
I
once
will
more.
say, like, Zombies in Spaceland is a really good fucking map. Just because, like, everyone always, like, you know, whenever people would, like, talk about, like, Dream Zombies maps or Dream COD maps, they talk about, you know, places like Walmart or an amusement park and all this other crazy shit, and it's like, oh, they did it, and they did it pretty fucking well. There's the GobbleGum that I wanted.
You have to help me.
In plain sight is a fun crutch.
There is a way to open the gateway.
And the best part is you just have it
My
like,
father
right
was
at
so
the start,
close.
like at the start of the
He
level.
said, you have to follow the steps.
I am unsure as to your true nature, child. I will be cautious. I curse this debilitating mud. May knives of light strike down my enemy.
It's here.
I am a servant of the Emperor.
Oh, I don't have.
I have little wealth.
Real life.
Your sins will not go unpunished. This ends now! Oh, the area!
Round 8, you know what that means.
generators are functional. What made the operation yield?
I'm trying to
Alright,
remember.
big dick boy. Where you at?
The staffs of the ancients were lost.
There you go.
My father made copies. You can find them. You can get me
You ain't
out.
shit.
You can open the
You
gateway
ain't
to
shit.
Agartha.
Dude.
I have seen many unnatural things this day. I will seek out the truth, child.
2 nukes. 2 nukes, 1 cup. Alrighty, so... Oh yeah. Playing. There we go. I wish it would snow again. And I really should start
Part of a staff.
staffs, collecting more parts. Shit, they're all here. I already got the middle one. But no, personally, after IW, World War II came out, and I fucking loved that shit. Oh, yes. No, I thought World War II did a lot of things right. It brought COD back to its roots, which is what needed to be happening, because
It is
the whole
unwise
advanced
to
movement
stand in the
bullshit
path of the
got
robot.
beaten over our heads. We didn't want that shit.
I will not succumb to your suggestions.
That was pretty bad.
I
Not
need
gonna lie.
help. I was almost crushed by the steel giant. I will not make the same mistake
Could've
again.
popped in plain sight. That was a big fail. It's alright, I can go by Jug.
I recognize that these parts may prove useful to our endeavor.
Nothing we can't come back from. No, and I thought World War II multiplayer was really nice. Again, just that classic boots on the ground thing that we needed. Personally, I think Zombies in World War II is a fucking flop. It's because they tried to do the horror aspects, and then the Final Reich was a good starter map. It wasn't like a great starter map by any means.
Oh, perhaps this weapon was buried by the Germans, maybe.
However, you know, the DLCs from that point on just were not that interesting, and the characters no one gave a flying fuck about. So, no, it's just, World War II is also a mixed bag, and it's like, it's funny how like the current gen CODs went from Ghosts, what is it? Okay, it's this one. Maybe I'll actually shoot this one. I just gotta remember to
The
pop.
giant robot
Pop
comes
these
this
things.
way.
Because fun fact, if you pop in plain sight at the right time, and
Only
you're
a
about to get
madman
stepped down by
would
the
create
robot's
such a
foot,
machine
you're actually
that
going to be
operates
okay.
without
You
human
won't, like,
intervention.
down. I saw it on a YouTube video once. And yeah, no, in plain
I
sight is
am
a really good
Return to the battlefield once more.
and it can save you in a lot of crazy situations. Because it's like, once you're like blowing the bubble of the gum, you're like invincible. So, pretty handy perk, I'd say.
You
Yeah.
want so much for so little.
But no, current gen COD started with Ghost, Flop, AW, Flop, BO3, you know, the best COD, IMO, then we got IW, flop, World War II, flop. And then we have BO4, which surprisingly was a flop.
I have released a
Maybe not
demon!
surprisingly, because it's like... Yeah, I killed some points here. Because they were coming in with no campaign, which personally I think is a big mistake.
I need ammo
Like, they had the
urgently!
shittiest campaign in BO3, and then it's like, oh yeah, now we're not
not
gonna
deserve my mercy.
Like, you could have removed yourself and shit. Like, that was... And I missed the foot yet again. That was the one that I needed.
My knife is all I have left!
I heard something about another song. One that would open the main chamber. I think you found it. Yes, you found it. For the doorways to open, they need to hear the songs.
No, there was no campaign. BO4.
Your touch offends me.
There was special stage queue, and you can't fucking count that. Because it's like, that is no way full campaign. That's like saying, you know, McDonald's is equivalent to eating, like, caviar, you know? That's just, like, not true whatsoever. So. No, BO4 was a complete fucking letdown. And BO4's maps in Zombies would be great if they were just a part of BO3. Or if they had the same, like, perk system and health system.
Even without ammo, I will fight to my last
They didn't have
breath!
that stupid create a class. And they didn't have perks that literally did nothing. And were not overpowered like how perks normally should be. No, it's just like... The BO4 multiplayer, although it was fun, it definitely, like, was infuriating. Because it's like, everyone was fucking jumping around corners, like, here's a corner right, jump around, or, like, slide into action. And, like, fucking, it was infuriating. And it's like, then there was, like, the specialists, which had stupid shit, like, you know, the hacker device that Zero had that would fucking take your score streaks that you earn. And then there was just like infuriating grab slams or like tempests or whatever. War machines. You name it. Because it's just like infuriating. The only specialist that I like primarily used in Black Ops 4 was Crash. Because I like that he had the ammo pack, and I like that he like could provide like a lot of health. Like I think it was 175 to allies. Which is pretty cool.
I cannot fire without ammo!
I'm gonna let this guy break his shield.
This shield will help protect us in battle.
Also, this was before you had to pay $500 to get a new shield, because that's the thing in BO4 Zombies.
Cannot outrun my enemy in this mud.
I will say the best part about BO4 is Blackout, and that was definitely... I've had a lot of fucking fun playing Blackout. The problem is, like... I just don't really, like, have an urge to play it anymore.
I am not
Like, that
afraid
shit
to
got
die in
stale.
battle!
And it's like Wanderhar in, like, the live streams leading up to the release of BO4 and the Blackout beta and all this other shit. It was like, yeah, we have, like, 100 game mode ideas, like LTM ideas, but it's like, we only saw, like, 25, so it was kind of disappointing. Because it's like, there could have been some really cool shit. And there was cool shit. Like, Hot Pursuit and, Hot Pursuit, Hardcore, Ground War when it was like 50v50. Like, that was some cool shit. Without a doubt.
My ammo is gone!
But it's like, there definitely could have been more, is all I'm saying. I will say, like, having Blackout on Alcatraz Island, that was a good decision. Because that shit is fun. And the fact that respawns are just a part of the thing there, that's also cool. But it's like, for like the lame-ass, like, game modes, like Close Quarters Frenzy, or like Ambush, like, it's like, why? You know what I mean? It's just like, very like lame-ass COD filler game modes. And it's like, they could have definitely pushed the boundaries and done some cool shit like Fortnite did with their VR. But, oh well.
I cannot fire
Yeah,
without
I don't have
ammo!
ammo, so I can't really open the robot feed, so let's just keep pushing rounds.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot.
I'm gonna fill up this soul box. Again, it'd be cool if it started snowing. You know, this is the one time someone from Wisconsin actually says, it'd be cool if it snowed right now.
Many have died on my
But no,
blade.
and then we have the current
You
game,
will be
Modern
no
Warfare,
different.
which, you know, if you like it, great. You know, if you have fun, you know, sitting in a corner with your fucking M4A1 or your 725, and if you're having fun, hey, good for you, man.
No
I
future.
don't mind to stop it. You know what I mean?
Even in greater
But
numbers,
it's like,
you
that's just
will
not fucking
fall
fun.
before me.
It's just like pussy shit.
I have the soul of a warrior. East elsewhere,
It's like
foul
they changed
demon.
a lot of shit that didn't need to be changed. Like,
am imbued with
don't
great
need
power.
attachments, believe it or not.
You are nothing to me.
Is it snowing now? Now it's nothing. Lame. No, but it's like... Hey, forget that.
The demons fight for control of the generators.
I think, like, in an actual, like, Activision, like, statement or blog post or something, they said Modern Warfare caters to all types of play, including camping. And it's like, boy. Just... That's just lame. God, my aim is bad.
The enemy fought with great ferocity.
Confusion crowds the judgment of our wretched enemy.
I think the foot's here, so... What I'm gonna do is take a different route. So I don't get stepped on. Yeah, the mid-robot didn't help, so the whole box didn't get close. That's cool. Personally, I think Modern Warfare's campaign was fucking awesome. It did push the boundaries, talking about, like, controversial shit, like terrorism in the Middle East, and, like, there was some gruesome shit. Like, there was this
You are no
character named
match for
Kadir
a
had a
samurai.
sniper rifle that would fucking give people's heads off.
Today
limbs,
is my day to die.
and that was
So
fucking
be
awesome.
it.
And it's like, there were a lot of in real world controversies in that game, and that was fucking cool. But again, multiplayer is just so unbearable. Like, again, if you have fun playing multiplayer and being a cunt, cool. But it's like, weapons take so fucking long to level up, because there's like 19 different optics for your fucking guns.
May knives of light strike down my enemy. Every demon that falls
And it's like, I just
supplies
want
more
like my
energy.
stereotypical COD guns, you know what I mean?
The energy flows like a river.
The great thunder has silenced our enemies.
Snowing. I know the spawn robot's coming and I need that piece of the wall. Not my biggest concern right now. Once I start a soul box, I always try to fucking finish it before it gets closed.
Advance if you wish. I will stand my ground.
No, I don't need to go into depth about how horribly received Spec Ops is. Like, Spec Ops and MW2, that was some cool shit. And, you know, Spec Ops and Modern Warfare 2019 is just like a completely different thing. Like, way far away from like what it initially was. And it's like, really, you are doing like the same shit, like just on a large map. You go to an area, you take out like basically a swarm of fucking bad guys and like half a dozen juggernauts, and it is fucking infuriating.
Your numbers
Where's the
only
mission
provide a
fucking,
greater
like,
challenge.
In that
I strike you down in the name of the Emperor.
where's the missions where like you're fucking going down a mountain, snowy slope? You know, like where's those fucking missions in Spec Ops 2019? They ain't fucking there. That's the joke. That's the answer. So it's just like sad. Cause it's like Spec Ops should have been more. And it wasn't, so lol. Do I want the Dracon? Dracon? No. Open this door now. I'm just looking around now for dig sites so that I can fucking get the golden shovel. Also, I need to hang around this area so that I can get the final windstaff part. And then after that, maybe I can go on the tank. Fucking get those arts. Then I can actually start building stuff. I will say Modern Warfare is like the best thing like ever for consumers for COD. Like, there is no season pass, all the DLC is free. Content is supposed to drop across all platforms at the same time. Survival mode. There are no supply drops with fucking overpowered weapons. There's a battle pass that you can complete for free and get any new DLC weapons for free. The rest of the shit that you pay premium for, that's like customize shit like characters or outfits or emblems, player cards, whatever. But it's like the game-changing stuff, like the whole weapons, those are available for free. Not to mention you earn COD points back in the Battle Pass. So really, if you complete the Premium Pass, it pays for itself, and then you can buy the Premium Pass the next time with the COD points that you earn. And even then, if you don't have any COD points, you play the free pass after like, I don't know, like 3 passes or so, you'll get enough COD points to buy the Premium, and then it's like, well, there you go. And you're making gains. You know, the best thing Modern Warfare has going for it is the fact that it's so consumer-friendly. It just sucks that I find the game boring and fucking toxic. So that's like the only real competition, though, against BO3, as far as like the best current-gen COD. Because otherwise the rest of the games are either flops or they're well-hated. So. Or both, if you believe in that. Personally, I kind of liked a lot of aspects of like all the CODs. I will say like IW has got to be like the worst one. I think that's only fair, just because it's like they did have all the hate going into it, but they could have done something different, or they could have made drastic changes along the way, but they didn't. They still had supply drops and corny ass robots as the supply drop master who would be like, now that's a supply drop. Like, really? Like, it's almost like you know your game is a fucking joke and you just, like, make it even more of a joke. It's kind of sad, really, because it's like, some assholes got paid significantly more money than I do to make such a shit video game. It's just like, that shit irks me. But, whatever. So yeah, now we're just kind of playing the waiting game. Until we get this robot. And then once that's done, I'm gonna start building staffs. I have enough money for stamina, and I'll probably end up buying fuel kit. Personally, I don't know if you could tell, considering that it's my, you know, profile image on YouTube, but I love fuel kick. Because it's like, quite simply, you get to carry a third gun. It's like, what the fuck else do you need? Because it's like, ideally, my setup is overpowered weapon, staff, point gun on Origins. Because it's like, you want to have those guns that can fucking get you out of tight situations, or that are good for killing panzers, or like a lot of zombies. But then it's like, you want something to accumulate points too. Because points are... Every robot's coming, but this one, no. But no, I'll buy those perks once I get this final wind staff piece. Go on the tank, get those parts. And then we'll just, then it'll be a whole lot less boring on this YouTube video. But yeah, no, I have homework I should be doing right now, but it's like, it's my off day. I have off Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's 115 day, one of the two 115 days. It's like, I love zombies, and I always will, even though BO4 fucking suck. In like all the wrong ways. So it's like I should pay tribute by making this video. Trying to complete this Easter egg one more time. I have completed the Origins egg before. I did it like twice on BO2. Except those were in co-op games. I did it in BO3 solo. Like, I want to say, I forget when, but in 2019 I did it. Except that time I was using the fucking really good GobbleGums, like Workaholics and Shopping Free. You know, near death, making sure I couldn't fucking die. And it's like, that's fine. You know, like, that's the one flaw with BO3 Zombies. It's like, GobbleGums, while they were a neat addition, they did change up the gameplay, and while they did make it overpowered as hell, which made it fun, which made the Zombies experience more fun, it very much, like, ruined the challenge part. Because it's like, every YouTuber could fucking spend $1,000 on supply drops. Or, well, they weren't called supply drops, but they were called liquid divinium for zombies. Although it is basically a slot machine with, like, the GobbleGum that you can get from the factory. But no, any fucking pussy-ass YouTuber can, like, spend all this money on divinium, get all the good GobbleGums, and then they're good. It's like, it doesn't really make them a good player. It just makes them, you know, they just have an advantage because they're rich, you know. I've spent like $60, I want to say, on divinium. That was about it. I have like nearly like one of each GobbleGum that there is to get. And once they introduced Doom's Cookbook to where, like, you could trade in GobbleGums for other GobbleGums, like, it became, like, really easy to, like, get what you want for GobbleGums. But again, like, it just took away the challenge aspect, for sure. Having classic GobbleGums on like this, you know, these ones, with the exception of In Plain Sight, are quite situational advantages, rather than just, like, large buffs. So yeah, I have no problem using classic GobbleGums. That's what I try to do whenever I play this game, but then it's like, because I also, finally, I also don't want to use up all the GobbleGums that I do have of the ultra rare ones. So yeah. Alright, it's not this one, so back to Gen 3. Where the fuck am I going?
Cannot outrun my enemy.
Please shoot.
This mud.
Finally, got it.
We are deep within the machine.
Longest round 11 in history. Yeah, we go no fucking speed run.
Return to the battlefield once
The
more.
people who can get this Easter egg done in, like, ridiculous times, like, kudos. Excuse me. Kudos to you. That shit's fucking difficult. There's a lot of RNG that goes into Origins. Like, making sure that, like, all the right robots have, like, the foot that you can shoot into. All this other crazy stuff. It's like, RNG is very much a friend that you need to have if you want to speedrun this map. Sometimes in all cases of zombie speedruns you need that, but not all situations. I'll take 3 extra bullets, why the fuck not? But no, going back to the YouTube topic, we're now at 95 subscribers, which is fucking dope. I see that some of my old friends from high school subscribe, so Shout out to all y'all that saw on my Snapchat that I was doing this stupid shit again. So thanks for hitting that button. Much appreciated.
No matter how heavy the burden, I will gladly bear it.
And yeah, we're at 95 subs. Me and Dylan thought of a great idea for a 100 subscriber special. The problem is, it involves a certain bike racing game, and it requires that that game have a specific type of map, and specifically 8 of that type of map. So, that's all I'll say. Dylan knows what the fuck I'm talking about, and yeah, we just need 5 more subscribers, and then that video, you know, it'll be in the works. You know, like I said, we need like 8 types of that map in order for the video to work. And like, I looked on the creation tab for said game, and I was only able to find like 4 maps, and like one of them was a repost, so like it was on the map creator twice. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
To remain in one spot is tactically dangerous. We must keep moving.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride so far. That zombie is frozen in place.
Into the breach!
Yeah, I think it's been proven the less time you spend on the tank, the faster it regenerates. Or the faster it cools down. Meaning, like, the faster that you can use it the next time. I gotta say, the tank music is badass. I don't know.
I am eager for battle! A broken staff piece.
One piece. I saw there was a death barrier there, because, like, I'm subscribed to this one YouTuber, Greg FPS. If you actually saw my last video with the extinction thing, that was to try to get in his top 5 zombies moments of the week video that he does weekly on Fridays. Yeah, I know, like, obviously extinction isn't zombies. However, I feel like that would go in the honorable mentions position, which he always features. So yeah, I featured his channel in the card for that video, so feel free to check him out if you like zombies content. He's a fucking one of the few zombies YouTubers left. So I love his fucking shit. Always takes him a sec. He's like, he jumps up here.
Into the breach!
What am I doing over here? Popped it a little early, but it's just so that I can get in here. Never mind. Okay. Well, that was a fail. But the good news is, this guy is now walking, which is not an intended effect, but it works. Yeah, I missed that jump there, but that's fine.
I am eager for battle! A fragment of some staff.
But it's okay. I know the method to get that other piece pretty easily. It's a method that very few people know about, actually, for origins. And I'll share it with y'all in this video. This really, really, really long video. Because I haven't even started building the staffs yet, and we're like at the 59:45 mark. So yeah, we're just about to hit the hour mark. I've yet to build the staffs. But so goes with Origin speedruns. Or all the same as fucking speedrun. So, neat fact. The tank either is at the church, bottom level, or it's here at generator 2. You know, whichever place you're at that the tank is not, you can actually call the tank for 500 points. You can call it to drive itself to this location. There's a switch over at the church, too, that you can spend 500 to do that as well. Now, why does this come in handy? We'll see. The tank is actually really cool, because, like, you know, I thought about it once, like, in the early days when this map came out. I was like, wait, can I call the tank already? Like, from Gen 2, like, right at the start of the map? And the answer is no, unfortunately. That would be a cool thing you could do, but it's like, it also makes sense. You haven't opened up that part of the map, so it's like, you know, if that part of the map isn't open, you should, like, technically, like, die, like, because of death barriers and shit. Because it's like, you shouldn't really be there unless you walk the door. So yeah, that makes sense. But once you open up all the parts of the map, you can use the tank.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot.
You have to, like, spend it, like, on top of the tank before you can do this. But as you can see, it says hold X to activate the tank. And as you can notice, there is no price. So, obviously the myth proven true here, which is, you know, if you're not on the tank, the cooldown is, like, significantly less than if you're on it the whole time. However, if you do call it, like I just did, once you've made, like, a full lap around the map, if you call it from one station to another, but you don't ride it, not only does the cooldown, like, not exist, but it doesn't cost you an additional 500. So, it's really handy when you're, like, short on points like I am. Alright, hopefully I don't fuck this up.
My journey ends here.
Yay, we got all the parts! Whoop, whoop. If only that was the end of the egg. So yeah, fun little factoid. Once you start the tank here for 500 and then go there for 500, once it's back at the church, you can call it from there, or vice versa, for 500, and then the next trip is free. So, yeah, fun little, I don't know if it's an Easter egg or if it's like a points management tip, but yeah, it's basically what it is. But we've done enough fucking around, so let's, first of all, acquire some GobbleGums.
I curse this debilitating mud.
We got the Max's girl. Over here. Would make sense to go get this rock first. Hey, more points. Damn it, I'm 10 points off. I'm kind of sad.
The chambers were doorways.
I'll go rebuild a barrier or some shit in a moment.
Harness the elements. Only with all can Agartha be reached.
Alright, this is gonna start the wall.
I believe this
down.
crystal may help focus some ancient power.
Also a necessary evil. But yeah, for anyone that watches, like, even, like, 1 minute of this video, thank you very much. I don't expect anyone, even myself, to go back through and watch this whole thing. This is gonna be a long-ass video. This is probably gonna take me, like, a day to upload, actually. So, yeah, I probably won't actually get it uploaded until the 16th, which is hilarious. Because then it won't be 115 day, but... oh well, you know. can't be perfect for a YouTuber or whatever this is.
Another mysterious machine. What is its purpose?
Let's line up the switches. Is that the top one?
Now we shall see.
That was good. I think that one's for the third one. This would be the second. Yes. And another phone call. Be right back. Never mind, that was also a random number that I didn't recognize, so I'm just getting all the crank calls today, I guess. I didn't actually build the staff, so I should go do that.
Is this staff somehow linked to the fate of the child?
Now have the staff in place. I don't know. Everyone always, like, especially in the BO2 days when you would go into a public match, everyone always had a favorite staff, like, oh, I call ice staff, or, no, I want the ice staff, or, like, all this other stupid shit.
Seems clear that
And it's
music
like,
may be the
you know,
real solution.
everyone has their own opinion, but personally, like, I don't think any staff in particular, like, I don't think any staff sucks in particular. Like, they're all pretty good in their own ways. Like, the wind staff is really good, like, for just clearing out the horde. Except, like, if you use the charge ability on that
I will keep
thing,
this safe.
if you use it on a Panzer, it's gonna do fucking nothing. So, you know, like, you know, the charge ability on the ultimate fire staff is really fucking good for killing Panzers. And, I don't know, I want to say, I forget the ammo counts of each one. I think the electric staff has, like, a lot of ammo, but then, like, if you shoot the charge ball, it fucking, like, literally moves like a slug through the air. Like, it's hilarious. But yeah, no, each staff can be really fucking good, obviously. It's just, like, situational stuff. So, I paused here because I'm looking up the Call of Duty wiki right now. And I'm looking up the images of the symbols for the upgrade stuff, because even though I love this map, I don't remember the shit by heart, so... yeah, excuse me for being Cuban. That symbol is the dot.
Our labors.
That is L with the dot. So, that is, L with a kind of E. That is L, just L. That's the story of my life. L. Ooh, now this is my life, double L. And then obviously process elimination, that's the last one, but I bumped up the shot there.
You're getting closer. So much closer.
And also, as I came here to do the puzzle, grab the electric rock. Because you can only carry one elemental rock, or whatever the fuck it's called, at one time. So, it makes sense to come grab them. I'll take the gramophone, because I don't know if I'll need it again. Every time I come out of those tunnels, I always look, I'm like, alright, is a robot about to step on my ass? So, we're gonna build the electric staff, and then we're gonna keep doing upgrade process for the ice staff. We'll go acquire that. When we, I had a brain lapse right there. So, once you do the puzzle, there are 3 tombstones that you need to shoot.
We know not what we have done.
The ice staff. And then you need any regular weapon, preferably with a bullet, to break the tombstone. Now, while I'm here, I'm gonna wait for the zombie to come up. I have him break the shield again. Pretty damn well. So there was one by the main excavation site. There's one right there by that soul box location. Then if we run all the way back outside generator 2, where the tank sits, run all the way back here. It is right up there.
We must understand what we have done.
That is the...
I don't know how, but you were
I don't know
so
what
much
you call
closer
it,
than
but
my
like
father
that.
ever got.
The in the main map upgrade step for the ice staff. Then the next step is to line up the 4 levers, or to use the 4 levers to light up the 4 rings. And then that makes the ball appear. Or maybe it doesn't make the ball appear, but that's like a necessary step. You then shoot the ball, and then boom, the ball goes into the crazy place. That allows you to then place the staff in that place where you got the rock to build the damn thing. And this is where you get stepped on robots, so I'm just gonna chill here for a moment. And now I can go to the crazy place and put this staff down. There. And then, from that point on, you gotta collect souls to actually fully upgrade it. And then Samantha will say a quote like, "The power of the ice staff is yours!" Or something really, like, generic.
Something
While
useful.
we're here, I'll grab
perhaps.
the yellow rock, put the ice staff there. Yeah, now let's head back, build the wind staff, grab the lightning staff, and do the upgrade quest for that. Basically how it goes, because basically whenever I'm upgrading, whenever I build one staff, I then always make sure that, like, as I'm doing the upgrade process, I'm also, like, working on collecting parts to build the others. Just, like, making sure that I'm, like, being efficient with, like... Because otherwise I would be here for, like, an 8-hour video, and that's not the goal, so... Ready to go.
Here such power
Lightning
does not
staff.
belong in mortal hands.
go down to spawn, go in the fire tunnel so that we can get the fire rock. Because, yeah, this is also one myth that I
curse this debilitating mud.
in the early days of Origins. I was like, wait, can't I just, like, go through one tunnel and collect all 4 rocks? And the answer is no. You do need to place the gramophone in each of the 4 tunnels and get the respective corresponding rock. You can't, you know, go in the fireplace tunnel or go in through the fire tunnel and collect all 4 rocks. You have to go through each tunnel, play each song, each disc, or whatever the fuck, in order to
There is a
allow
place
the
for
parts to show up.
everything.
So, there you go. I need to now pull up the Staff of Lightning. That's right. It's the piano keys. So first is 1, 3, 6.
We shall try this.
3, 6. Just want to make sure the zombie's not anywhere near me as I'm shooting these in. I've had that happen where it's like the zombie would be right behind me. I'd shoot the lightning bolt, not even towards him, like literally the opposite direction of him, but he'd still fucking die. So, yeah, that's a real killer. Alright, now I need 2, 4, 6. And that's done. Pretty simple puzzle.
Your bravery will soon end my nightmare.
And now for the real fun part. The switches around the map. Again, I have the COD wiki right next to me on my computer, loaded up so I know what the fuck to do. So, right next to generator 5, until it points down. So you
What
just
will
hold X
come of this?
Until the switch is facing the direction you need it to be. How can you tell which direction it needs to be? Well, the switch itself will stop sparking. And I think the order does matter, because I don't think the other switches will spark until you fucking I don't think the other switches will spark until you do that one. So, like, unless you have the COD wiki up and you know which direction each one needs to be, then it's like, you know, if you're playing...
We know not what we have done.
So, the one in the bottom of the basement needs to be to the right. And the one up top needs to be facing up. There we go. Then the next one is next to the wind tunnel by generator 4. Except there's a big robot that's about to ruin my stuff, so let's chill out here for a moment. I already got stepped on the robot once. Let's not do it again. This one needs to be pointing up. So, here it is right here on this back wall. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, where'd the zombie go? And we need to run all the way back to spawn. And in the spawn room, there's that little set of stairs that we need to be on, because there's a panel right there. And this boyo needs to be set to the left. There we go. Then there's one at the back door of the tank station. Over here at generator 2. Wanted to make sure I got my free GobbleGum. There it is. This one needs to be pointing down.
We must understand what we have done.
And lastly, there's one more panel all the way behind the excavation site, so facing the church. This one needs to be facing up. There we go.
All your effort will soon
That's
be
the puzzle
rewarded.
in the main map. So now, big beam of energy, big dick energy. Now we go down here, line up things. That one's good. So this one was for the bottom. That one's good. Fun fact, you can jump up here, hold X, and that changes it. Changes the switch right there. So that one's good. Then we go here for the second one. All the rings are lined up, the ball is there, and there goes the ball to the crazy place. And we're DG. From now on, I think I'll just keep the gramophone at this generator 4 place. The wind tunnel. Excuse me. Place the boy here. Now the lightning staff is ready to be upgraded. Let's go grab the wind staff, come back, and we'll do the same shit. You're the robot.
The giant robot comes this way.
Do I look like a noob to you? Does it look like this is my first rodeo? Nice try. I've seen a lot of clips where people die like that, where it's like, right as they're coming up, it's like, boom, dead. And that's feels bad moment right there. Feels bad man moments right there.
It is an ill wind that blows no good.
Yeah, I think it's the wind staff that has like no ammo, because it's like there's 3 shots in a fucking just a regular round. That was close. There's 3 shots in the I don't know if you can call it a clip, but like, I guess like the ammo. You know what I mean. Alright, now I need the page up for the wind staff. The wind staff puzzle is pretty simple. Basically, there's 4 rings atop right here. And if you're standing right here, you need them to be facing a certain way. So really, all you need to remember is, because like I'm standing on like the right side of these rocks facing the teleporter, or like the wind area of the crazy place. So like those 4 symbols that you can see through the pause menu, I need those like a certain way. So the top symbol, the top ring, needs to be like almost an E but with a dot. So that. And then the middle ring needs to be just a dot. Okay, there we go. And then the second inner ring needs to be 2 L's. Okay. Again, I just like to make sure the zombie's not nearby me, otherwise, like, that's finito. And then I need 2 island things. There you go. And then, yeah, you'll know you did it when there's the audio cue.
You solved the chamber puzzle.
Spinning like that.
How did you know what to do?
How did you know what to do? It's called the internet, buddy. I know this is like, this map is set during World War I, but again, like, staffs like this weren't around in World War I, were they? So, just be like that, you know? Alright, now there are 3 balls that we need to blow. I would have blown that ball right there.
Cannot outrun my enemy in this mud.
I know some of you are laughing right now, so you can fucking stop it.
What will come of this?
Yeah, you shoot the ball with the wind staff, and then the wind starts blowing in a different direction. That's how you know that you did it. So, I saw these were here, so I might as well dig them. Fuck you. See you never. The second ball is over here, right there where that cloud of smoke is coming from. I think if you shoot it from here, I think that works. If it didn't work, I can just go get it the normal way. But then there's 1 ball right there. I don't think that one worked, so I know there's like a shorter way of like being able to shoot that ball, but the way that I prefer to do it is just by going through the tank path.
You solved the riddle. Something's happening.
Solve the riddle.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
I still don't fully understand how Samantha went from being a German girl to an American girl in this map, but I'm not going to question it too much. Okay, top ring's good. Bottom ring needs to be changed. Third ring is good. Ring number 2, switcheroo. Alright, rings are lined up, ball is there, and skadoosh. That does it for the wind staff. Part of me really wants to play the Easter egg songs just so that, like, the game doesn't become so monotonous. Because I'm sure anyone watching this all the way through has fallen asleep by now.
My knife is all I have left.
However, copyright laws on YouTube are a thing. Not to mention, there's like 100 other restrictions now. So, no, it honestly sucks to be a YouTuber. And boy, am I glad. Another fucking time. As soon as I'm coming out, the robot's there. Boy, am I glad I didn't, like, actually try to become a full-time YouTuber. Because, like, I feel like it wouldn't have panned out. And I would have, like, wasted, like, a lot of my life doing stupid YouTube shit. Like, I'm just doing this for, like, the memes. For, like, the lulz. Is a joke. I don't expect myself to get to, like, 100 million subscribers one day. That's just, like, not realistic. I'm totally content with the job that I am now. In real life.
Save me, but you can.
Would it be cool if I could fucking play video games or make YouTube videos or streams for a living? Yes! No, without a fucking doubt. Do I think that could happen? Like, you know, when, like, the apocalypse happened and, like, you know, Kappa basically fucked a lot of people over. And, like, you know, people are getting demonetized left and right. You know, most likely wrongfully. No, like, it's just hard to be a YouTuber nowadays. And, like, with how much I swear and, like, what I called you guys, like, shit dicks, like, right at the start of this video, it's like, yeah, no, this is a joke, and, it always will be. Unless, like, I hit the algorithm and this video gets, like, a million views. But I doubt it. This game is several years old. Plenty of other people have completed this egg in a shorter time than I have. So. Alright, all 3 other staffs are upgraded. They just need the souls. Now, the fire staff is different, because the puzzle in the crazy place isn't really as much of a puzzle, it's a soul box. I need to kill motherfuckers with the fire staff on the spray so that they can fill up these bowls or containers full of souls.
Now we shall see.
See, because I shot him, and then boom, there's a fire there. So. However, because I'm also in the crazy place, I think some of these souls will also end up going into the staffs, making them upgraded. So. You know, shit's just good. And by that noise, you can also hear that Panzers is here.
My friend.
Except, Panzers actually don't come into the crazy place.
Aye, for the glory of the Emperor!
When I go back into the main map, he will be waiting for me, though. Which is not fun, considering that I'm gonna be, like, coming... Like, I'm gonna start in a fucking tiny-ass tunnel. But, you know...
Your death comes swiftly!
I could be on die rise, like, you know, before I know it, I fucking...
Savagery is all you possess!
See, now the wind staff is fully done.
Power of the wind is yours. Soon, I will be free. I know I will.
I will feel no shame to die in battle. You will be blown from the very face of the earth.
We're nearly there on the, fire souls. Yeah, there are a fuck ton of soul boxes in this map. It's probably one of the biggest reasons why it's hard to, like, complete the egg, because it's like, there are so many soul boxes, therefore you need to get through so many rounds before you can, like, fucking complete the damn egg. You need to get to round 8 minimum to get the fucking Panzer. So it's like, yeah. All about rolling
I stand before you, ready to die.
Right? Electric staff is done.
With this staff control, lightning is now yours to wield. free.
I think I finished the fire.
The ancients thought their riddles would never be solved. They were wrong. They were so wrong.
Okay, the only one left is ice, so...
Today is my day to die. So be it.
Just that I can do this.
It was you who first drew blood.
Though lost for centuries, the power of the ice staff is now in your hands.
East elsewhere, foul demon.
I am not afraid to die in battle!
Alright, so now, because I did the quick swap on those staffs, you know, those staffs actually went back to underneath the main excavation site in their own staff holder place. So, all three of those staffs are back there. I currently have the ice staff. Now I need to go back, preferably with my ray gun Mark II at the ready, and deal with the Panzer, as well as get the fire staff back. I just do that just because it's easiest to get all staffs back to the main playable part of the... Where is Papa Panzer? There he is. Okay, I was gonna say, did he not even drop it? He did. What a guy. But I don't want the nuke right now, so you suck. I should pack a punch. I might as well, otherwise, like, what the fuck else am I gonna be spending my points on? The ray gun Mark II ain't failing me right now, so I might as well just fucking stick with it. I think it would make the most sense to upgrade the Mauser. Because the Mauser, if you've ever seen a pack-a-punch, becomes the Boomhilda. And it's fucking incredible.
I know not if this is science or
It
magic.
has a weird ACOG scope on there, which is kind of odd, but it's like 50 in the clip. There's not much ammo in reality. Piss off grenade. And then, however, it does act almost like a ray gun, where like it shoots like an elemental type bullet, and then it's like, pew! And then like, it fucking obliterates zombies, so. Once I repack it, it'll be, like, extra good, so. But no, now I need to load up the fire staff page for that puzzle. Because there's an actual puzzle here in the real world. There you go. So there are going to be 4 symbols on the wall lit up. Those correspond to a torch. Those symbols correspond to a number. That number corresponds to a torch. I need to shoot the fire staff at those 4 torches. So, there you go. Those 3 ones right there turns into 5. That turns into a 9. That turns into 6? Yeah. 6, and then 4. So 5, 9, 6, and 4. That's the 4 torches I need to shoot with the fire staff. So let's find them. That's 6 right there. That is 11, 2, 9. I think 4 is the one without a number. Five, 4, 9, 6. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the zombie out here just a bit, just so that again I don't fucking accidentally kill him. That would be ideal.
Now we shall see.
There you go. Now all the torches are lit up.
You have come so far. Please keep going. The journey isn't near its end.
The journey is not near its end. This is fucking step 1 out of like 8. So the journey is nowhere near its end, Samantha. So don't give me that bullshit. I know how this shit works. And now my house will turn yet again. So BRB. Alright, I've returned. Don't worry, most of this shit is gonna get cut out. So I'll try and make this video as short as humanly possible. Problem is, this Easter egg does take a long ass time. And I did just want to do this for 115 day. But this could take me until next week, let's be honest. So. And boom. Now, I just need to get souls for this guy in the crazy place. To do that, I'll go put this back in the crazy place, then I'll just go grab an upgraded staff. Make my life easier.
Blood money.
So yeah, once we're done getting the souls for the fire staff, then that's it for step 1. Then we can move on to like the other steps of that. The robot there.
The giant robot comes this way. defend the territory around the generators! Deserve my mercy. Our victory did not come easily.
I stand before you, ready to die.
Well, that was almost really bad, but it wasn't, so GG. I didn't mean to throw a grenade there. Dude, I gotta say, the Ray Gun Mark II has gotta be the best wonder weapon in all of Zombies.
I will draw a line in the sand. It was you who first drew blood. This ends now!
Even in greater numbers, you will fall before me.
Hey, I did it.
Within the giant, the stars will reveal the ancient tridents. The elemental fire is yours to command. Finish what has begun. Free from Agartha.
The heat of your damnation!
All the stupid things are done. Woo-hoo. That was step one. We secured the keys, baby. Now step two. Send from darkness. Actually, before I do that, let's get a new shield. That was retarded right there. Alright, this one's pretty simple. Just put fire right there. Lightning next. I don't know how placing these staffs and... Well, I mean, I was gonna say, I don't know how this applies to Ascend from Darkness, but I guess, like, you are ascending 1,000 feet high into the robot's head, so... I guess that's Ascension right there. Now you just gotta hang out here. I wonder if the Boomhilda can actually, like, open the robot feet. I mean, we're about to find out.
Cannot outrun my enemy in this mud. Only a madman would create such a machine that operates without human intervention. I am returned to the battlefield once more. It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot! Only a madman would create such a machine that operates without human... Ah! I am returned to the battlefield once more. The giant robot comes this way! We are deep within the machine.
Step 2 is complete. We have descended from darkness.
Your touch offends me. Savagery is all you possess. Your sins will not go unpunished. I was raised to be a warrior.
I feel the spirits toy with us, as though it were a game.
Just completed the last soul boxes. That means we have the Thunder Fist now. 1 inch wide.
They will learn of the power I have in my
Now
hand.
it'll be ways to get the G-strikes.
I will feel no shame to die in battle. Dust and ashes are all that remain. This end now! With this power, many will die by my hand. I have the soul of a warrior. Return from whence you came.
You have no future.
Your sins will not go unpunished. This was unfortunate.
I curse this debilitating mud. Return from whence you came.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot. East elsewhere, foul demon. I will not succumb to your sickness.
Your punishment is death.
Yeah, there was a minor setback right there, but I wasn't concerned.
This time, fortune smiles upon us.
And your boy just got the golden shovel.
The giant robot comes this way!
Reveal your mysteries once more, Box. Perhaps the spirits of our ancestors are somehow trying to aid us in our mission. I have seen many strange things in this place. Few are stranger than this. You bestow upon me the most dangerous weapon. Play your games, Box. My will is unbroken.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot.
They will not see the face of the man who sends them to their death.
The giant robot comes this way!
Even a simple farmer could repel his enemy with such a weapon. I will locate you again, Box. Have no doubt. I sense a change in our enemy's behavior.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot. The mechanized ones approach.
It was you who first drew blood. Many have died on my blade. You will be no different. spirits of my ancestors are with me.
They are working as a unit, eager to destroy the generator.
Nothing to me!
Spirits continue to manipulate the world around us. What is the purpose of this lantern?
G-strikes have been acquired.
Hold the area!
Your numbers only provide a greater challenge! Touch offends me.
The giant robot comes this way! cannot outrun my enemy in this mud. Only a madman would create such a machine that operates without human intervention. Something is happening. I am returned to the battlefield once more. Fire from the sky will soon engulf this area.
Step 3, rain fire, is now complete.
Souls must be released from the pit. But it was said no mortal could enter.
Step 4, unleash the horde. Let's look at the amount of panthers just coming out of that hole. He grabbed the zombie! That's hilarious.
Burn like
God damn it.
Find the spirit of the sky. Only on Earth can he be defeated.
For now, the spirits choose to bless us. You who first drew blood. Advance if you wish. I will stand my ground.
Consumes your souls! I feel different. It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot!
Zombie blood.
For now, I may move among them, unseen and unheard.
Tokyo, brave upholder of the dying samurai spirit. Please help me.
The child speaks to the very air. Is she an angel? Or a demon?
The guardians of the scroll must feel your might.
Now we've skewered the wicked beast.
I will not succumb to your sickness. Your sins will not go unpunished. We have an unexpected opportunity to arm ourselves more efficiently. Your numbers only provide a greater challenge!
We're so close. Please,
Now wield
keep
the
going.
fist of fire.
Release the souls of the ancients.
Many have died on my blade. You will be no different.
For the moment, the box no longer commands an offering.
Only a fool face me in battle. Savagery is all you possess. Nothing could survive such a blast.
I curse this debilitating mud. Takio, know my name.
Even without ammo, I will fight to my last breath!
your boy has the golden helmet. So now if I get stepped on by a robot, I ain't dying.
I will soon discover how useful this machine is to our efforts. This weapon belongs in the hands of barbarians.
One day, fire will cleanse this land of evil.
Such a rifle forces me to embrace accuracy over fire rate. This will be most effective at close range.
This machine is a mystery, locked in a riddle. Cannot outrun my enemy in this mud. My weapon has been miraculously transformed. When all is done, I will transport this machine to Japan.
time for step 7. Raise hell. For this, I need 100 more souls here in the crazy place. I've failed on this step before, but I've also completed the egg, so let's see what happens.
So many others tried. So many others failed.
Warning of their advance.
Advance if you wish. I will stand my ground.
Perhaps you will be the first to finish that which started so long ago.
Harbinger. Spirit of my ancestors are with me! I sense a change in our enemy's behavior.
Step 7. Raise hell.
Ah!
We must act before the enemy reaches the generator.
Even in greater numbers, you will fall before me.
When I am free, Max you will be rewarded beyond your imagination.
My strength outmatches yours. I will choose the robot target.
If today is my day to die, so be it.
Ancients found the way to bridge the void. Follow in your footsteps.
Perhaps the spirits of our ancestors wrestle for control of the box.
At last, I'm to be freed from Agartha. Your reward awaits you, my heroes.
As the gates to Agartha opened, the 4 heroes were rewarded with riches beyond imagination.
Step 8,
From
baby.
that day forward, they
Freedom.
knew that Samantha would keep them safe. Forever.
You're getting everything wrong. I told you before their eyes should be blue.
It's my turn, Eddie. I can do whatever I want.
But you don't even know how to play properly. Girls don't know enough about zombies.
What's the choice of it, children? Make sure the windows are locked before you come down to the basement.
We'd better do what your dad says. I didn't even get my turn.
Tomorrow, Eddie. You get to make the rules. I promise. Come on, Fluffy.
I wish the heroes in our stories were real, Sam.
I know what you mean. But we will make everything okay. My dad says he has a plan.
And we fucking did it. This video took me nearly 5 hours to record because I took some breaks in between because I was getting kind of bored. So I'm definitely gonna have a lot of editing to do. But I'd just like to say thank you all for watching, whether it's 1 minute or however long this video is. I would just like to say thank you for watching. It wasn't easy. I used up all 3 of my quick revives, but I got it done. Classic GobbleGum only. So, it's a great way to celebrate 115 Day. And yeah, thank you Zombies for being such a fucking fun game mode. So, I'll catch you all in the next video. Until then, much love. Peace.